Oh, I'm live. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Pizza game. Back at it again. I'm not gonna game right now. I'm fucking some pizza up. But what we're gonna do? We're gonna look at some We're gonna look at some game deals. Feel me? Game deals. What games are coming out? Look. So I follow this page called Game Cross, and he gives all the good details, man. So right now, I just clicked on his most recent, 1 hour ago, 861 views. But he's up there. What's his How many subscribers? Oh, look, 429,000.
How's it going, everyone? Coming out.
So yeah, back at it again. So yeah, we're gonna do a little browsing. That's all. So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, and a little review here and there. What I think about that shit. Let's get it.
Out of the PlayStation Showcase, look, I was pretty down on the event, but it seemed like one game that really did capture the interest of a lot of people was Phantom Blade Zero. Now, this is a game that I am also incredibly skeptical of. Whenever a game that is coming from a relatively unknown indie developer from China, it's a little bit of a cause for concern. You see cool trailers, and then those games sometimes take a long time to come out. Sometimes you don't even know if they're ever gonna come out. I don't want to bring Lost Soul-Aside back into this, but Lost Soul-Aside, how long have we been talking about that game? Nevertheless, every game should be judged on its own merit, and Phantom Blade Zero has just gotten a brand new Q&A with the devs saying that there are a lot of different elements to be aware of with this game, and the Q&A was pretty in-depth, so I do want to go over all of the information regarding the game. So first of all, it was noted, why did you switch from making mobile games to PC and console? Obviously, Phantom Blade Zero is a big budget title, and it's coming from a studio that primarily did mobile games in the past. Noting we have relied on mobile games to develop our player community and accumulated the necessary development experiences and resources. However, we hope to pursue the best ways of expression and chase the long-cherished dreams that have been buried for so long. Moreover, from a market perspective, this actually means a shift from focusing mainly on the domestic market, seeking internationalization. Shipping PBZ to mobile devices is indeed an interesting topic, however, games developed with Unreal Engine 5 do not possess this feasibly yet. It was also noted about some differences between Phantom Blade Zero and switching from mobile to PC and console, and also how will the setting differ from other Chinese fantasy-themed games like Black Myth Wukong, Wolong Fallen Dynasty, or Sword and Fairy. Our game is based on Chinese culture, but it is 100% original fictional world, blending a wide range of cool and dark elements. Personally, I've been influenced by various cultures. I grew up in China, received professional design education in the United States, and as a zealot of Japanese anime culture, this nature has allowed me to maintain an open mind perspective at all times. In Phantom Blade Zero, we didn't develop our creation based on any classical Chinese novels, and it is certainly not a style that you've seen before. Instead, we have defined a unique style called Kung Fu Punk, which is basically targeting international audiences. Can you discuss your main inspirations for Phantom Blade Zero? There are many sources of inspiration, including traditional Chinese novels, 70s to 90s Hong Kong films, Japanese manga such as Vagabond, Berserk, and Claymore. The concept of a killer who betrayed his organization being hunted down by former colleagues is somewhat reminiscent of John Wick. In terms of games, Ninja Gaiden, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and Nioh have also provided me with a lot of inspiration. How many weapons are you going to include in the final game? A lot of weapons to choose from, and they will be presented with some undisclosed game systems. I'd rather keep this information for myself. I'm sure that'll come out in due time. Can you talk about the character progression system in Phantom Blade Zero? The game is essentially an action RPG with rich character progression elements integrated with the storyline and gameplay. More detailed information will also be revealed in the future. Our boss fights a focus in the game. How many of them are you planning to have in Phantom Blade Zero? Boss battles are definitely the game's highlight, and they are the reason you develop your skill and character. There are a considerable number of unique and distinctive bosses in the game, but the specific quantity cannot be disclosed yet. Additionally, there are also plenty of secret bosses concealed in the deepest corner of the dungeons. We adopt the most traditional game design approach, avoiding automated mass production. Instead, we meticulously handcraft each intense battle, which I think was one of the point of contentions when I saw the trailer. I'm just like, these battles look incredibly flashy and stylish when you see it in the form of a trailer. How will it actually play out in terms of real-time gameplay? That is what I want to know, because those battles looked really cool in that trailer, but I'm a little bit skeptical in terms of execution in the actual game. So we'll see how that turns out. We meticulously handcraft each intense battle, ensuring that they are thoughtfully designed and tailored to provide players with a challenging and rewarding experience. As far as multiplayer goes, the story cannot be experienced cooperatively. I hope it's purely narrative and immersive journey. We will design multiplayer experiences for some endgame content, so that's what you can expect out of the multiplayer. The main campaign will be a solo experience. Unreal Engine 5 was a big talking point of the game. Unreal Engine 5 is there to enable small teams like us to create large-scale games, or at the very least, significantly reduce the gap between small and large studios. We have a good relationship with Epic China, and they have provided us with a lot of support. With Unreal Engine 5, we can easily achieve stunning visuals without the need for a large tech team to build the rendering of framework from scratch, which is generally the most expensive and high-risk phase in game.
New free game.
This is a brand new MacBook Pro and a prototype
PS4, PS5.
first drop test. Here we go.
Game updates. New free PS4, PS5 games. Also new PS5 action RPG.
How's it going, everyone? We have a couple of updates on upcoming free PlayStation 4 and 5 titles, and also another RPG coming from the PlayStation China Hero project. This one looks pretty cool, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, we have updates on 2 upcoming free PS4 and PS5 games. First, Wayfinder will be launching in early access on August 15th. Now, early access will be a paid entry. You will have to buy the Founders Pack. Early access is a huge milestone for the entire studio, said creative director. Traditionally, we've shipped box games like Darksiders Genesis or Ruined King, a League of Legends story, and moved on to the next project. It's incredibly exciting that this is truly the start. We've run into quite a few incredibly successful beta tests with thousands of players around the world. Those tests gave us insight, and we've made some awesome changes based on player feedback. For early access, we plan to continue that trend, so we have a solid foundation going into our full free-to-play release. The full free-to-play.
Alright, give me a second, guys.